So yes, that was me at the Atlanta Dolls Show that took place on Saturday, May 17th. Hello everyone, S Exclusive here. I hope you guys are well. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded a video, regardless if it was like a doll video or a Pretty Little Liars re-upload and such, but I've been pretty busy and YouTube is not kind of like my main thing for a while, but of course I wanted to show you guys my haul of dolls that I got from the Atlanta Dolls Show. And it's a lot because I didn't expect to go there for my very first time and come home with bags upon bags of like new dolls, but it was super exciting. But before we begin, I do want to tell you guys how I heard about this doll show and my experience with it and, you know, my overall thoughts about it. So to begin with, I heard about this doll show from my friend slash coworker at my job, who is also a doll collector, and she was also one of the booth owners at the show as well, because she was also selling some of her dolls and accessories and all that, alongside with her friends as well. So she mentioned it to me about the doll show, which I was really excited for, and of course, as the day drew by, I was nervous, because I was like, it was all about all the what if questions in my head. As I approached the entryway to the doll show, the nervousness kind of like, you know, fizzled out when I was talking to a lot of the goers there too, like people who were also there for the doll show. They were all very sweet, very welcoming. And then as the door opened when it was 10 o'clock, because the show ran from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., I was excited because it was like I was entering the Dollyverse of the doll show. And the layout of the doll show is kind of like the foyer when you first walk in. There are some tables, and a lot of the sellers for the foyer were kind of like, you know, Playline dolls. There was also vintage dolls, ceramics, dioramas, which was amazing. And once you make a right, you enter the showroom, which is shaped in like an infinite way because there's like booths and tables on the outside of the infinite loop, and then there's like some tables on the inside. So you're basically going in a whole loop. And I circled that infinite loop possibly more than 20 times. I was going backwards, I was going around, I was cutting here and there. It was astonishing. And of course, there were so many like dolls, which I did see, but unfortunately when I came back, I didn't see them again because they were already purchased. But I still got a great amount of dolls here, which I do want to show you guys in a little bit. They also had the raffle event, and I didn't win anything. I don't think I was in the room at the time when they were doing the announcements and such, because I did had to take 2 trips to my car to drop off my haul, just so that I can have an empty tote bag. And my tote bag, which I'll show you guys, was this tote bag that I got at Marshall's, and it helped, but it didn't help enough because the straps was kind of like very short, so it was kind of getting caught on my shoulder, and it was kind of dragging my shoulder down, giving me a little like pain here and there. So I had to keep going to my car to drop some dolls off and such. But it's still cute, and I learned my lesson that next time I'll bring a bigger tote bag for sure. So there was that idea. Overall, I had so much fun. I was like, you know, gushing to my friend slash coworker about the show. She was super excited that I came and that, you know, there will be more future doll shows to come. And I also made some friends there and also met some lovely people. And everyone there was so sweet. They were so welcoming when I told them that it was my first ever doll show. So I was so... it was heartwarming, I guess. And I did meet some lovely, famous collectors there too, which was exciting. Oh my god. And it also made me see that at the end of the day, we're all just collectors enjoying dolls to our fullest extent and such. It was a dream come true. It was like entering a whimsical fantasy land of just dolls. Time has stopped and didn't have to worry about anything. And then once this doll show ended, I went through what you would call post-doll show depression, because I was like, what happened? I don't remember what happened. But I don't want it to end, you know what I mean? But there's always one in November, because I know they run it for like 2 times a year. There's going to be another one in November, but the date is yet to be announced. So if I can, I would love to attend the November doll show. But anyways, that's that for the experience and my overall thoughts on the Atlanta Doll Show. Now it's time to get into the dolls, which I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh. When I first walked through the doors of the showroom, I was overwhelmed, so I didn't know where to start. So I started at my friend's booth and decided to start out small and purchase some doll accessories here. So I was able to get some doll earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and whatnot. And I believe these are all mainly like Bratz ones. Like we have some necklaces right here. And I'm really needing some accessories for my Bratz dolls because they either have no necklaces, but I do make earrings, but they just need some accessories. So we got some necklaces right here. We also got some bracelets. And then we also have one homemade necklace here, which I'm super excited to use for my Barbies. And then, of course, we also got some earrings here. And I did pick out 10 of them, but they're kind of all mixed together, unfortunately. That's my fault right there. But I did pick out 10, and they were all $1 each, so that was great. So I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I know I did go back to my friend's table and picked out more jewelry just to, you know, make it worthwhile for the price point. So I got these accessories as well. Some earrings, necklaces, bracelets, which I'm super excited about. So that's all the accessories I got there for the first time. Then I circled back around later, a couple of minutes later, and decided to pick out this one specific Barbie. I don't know any of these dolls' names, so if I do remember after I, you know, film this video and then of course edit it, I will do my research on these dolls. But I also got this Barbie right here. She is so pretty. I was so enamored by her face. Like, I love her face right there. Her eyes are so pretty. Her hair is in great condition. It is saran. So, I love her. And the fact that her eyes are kind of like navy blue, which is so pretty. And my friend teased me. She was like, you were looking at that doll like 3 times and you picked her up 3 times too. It's meant to be. So I was like, yeah, it must be meant to be. So I got her. Really happy about that one. And then there was a couple more things I got. So this one, she also had some Monster High dolls, and this Laguna, I picked her out specifically because I was thinking that I could get her dressed in the first release of Laguna's swimsuits. It's like a leotard with swimsuit. And so it is the Ultimate Secrets Wave 1 Laguna Blue. And she pretty much has all of their limbs, minus her fins on her calves here, but I came for this doll specifically because I was like, ooh, Laguna swimsuit I have in storage, so she can wear this alongside with some shoes that I also bought later on. So I got her, and then of course I also wanted to get some outfits too, so I got Express It Megan's Repro dress, the green dress and the brown furry jacket, because I felt like this outfit would definitely come in handy for some future Bratz dress scenes if I ever need to. And then I got a couple more accessories here as well. So, let me see. The outfits were $1, and then Laguna was $4. So, let's see. 4, 5, 6. And then I also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I'm trying to do math here. I got more accessories here, so I also got more earrings right here, some gold hoops, another necklace right here, chandelier feathery earrings right here, this Bratz bracelet, and also this necklace, which I was like, ooh, this necklace is perfect for one of my custom Bratz Boys designs that I'm gonna do later on in life. So I'm really excited about that. And with 6 accessories, 8, 4, I was able to get it for like, I think, either $12 at best, because I did haggle a little bit, and they were able to, and some sellers were able to knock off maybe like $1 or 2 off from the purchase that I wanted. So there was that. And lastly, when the doll show was wrapping up and everything, I decided to grab some last minute doll accessories here. Well, not accessories, but more like clothing pieces and whatnot. And so what I got was Kumi's pieces from the repro release of hers. I got her hat right here, and I got her purple cardigan right here. Perfect for pieces for some Bratz redresses. I also got Chanel Onyx second jacket right here. I love this piece. It's definitely go great for my Rainbow High dolls or Shadow High dolls. I got this Bratz Boys Secret Dates, I think it's Kobe's blue velvet dress shirt. I got this blue leopard print or something print spots of a scarf for Barbie. Some socks ranging from Rainbow High, Shadow High, and some cute little hoity-toity lacy socks right here too. But yeah, got these socks here for my dolls. This cute little handbag. You know I love accessories for my dolls to have when I display them. And of course, I also got Wave 1 Laguna's awesome sandals, which definitely from my Laguna who I bought. She's going to be wearing these sandals with the swimsuit as well. So that was the first booth, which was my friends. Then there was a booth next to my friends who, they also had a couple of dolls in there. So there were like 3 boxes of dolls at the bottom of the table. One box labeled for $1, one box labeled for $2, and one box labeled for $7. And through these $7 bins, I was able to pick out these 2 collector-esque Barbies. So I got this holiday Barbie right here. And I love these dolls because of their model muse bodies. And yes, they're butt naked, but I enjoy redressing my dolls in random pieces of outfits. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with dressing these dolls up. So I got this holiday Barbie, but I also got this birthday wishes Barbie. I'm not entirely sure, but I loved her. And of course, Mono Muse bodies. So gonna have a lot of fun redressing them in fun little outfits here and there. And I was able to get them for $12 because they were originally $7 each, which total up to be $14, but I was able to get them for just $12 because of course the booth seller was, you know, able to, you know, offer deals here and there. So I got these for just $12, which is great. But I'm really excited to add more Mono Muse holiday-esque Barbies to my collection, serving CUNTs. So yeah, got these 2. And then across from this booth, this is where I was able to purchase a couple more dolls here. So of course they had a lot of Rainbow High dolls, Monster High dolls, great Barbie dolls for sale, ranging from, I believe, $8 to $10 at best, but also maybe like more than that. But they also had boxes on the side ranging from like $1 to $2 at best and here and there. So these were the first 2 Barbies that I got for just $2 together, $1 each. And they are these early 2000s Barbie dolls here. I don't know their names or from where they came, but I love them because I have a good amount of this era of Barbies for my collection whenever I go to Goodwill, so they show up a lot. So I'm happy to get this. I believe it's a Raquel, but I don't think she was first introduced in the collection, so I'm not sure who she is. But they also had Teresa, and I was like, yes, I need her. So yes, I got these for just $2, which is great. So I love that for them. And then later in the day, I circled back and also got 2 more Barbies from the $1 bin. And I got these 90s to early 2000s Barbies as well. I got this doll because of her long Kanekalon hair, which I'm going to have a lot of fun, you know, fixing it up and then brushing it out. And then this Barbie because, well, I love 90s Barbies. And of course, butt naked, you know me, I love redressing dolls around here and there. So got these 2 for just $2 and they were great. Really happy about them. And then lastly, I was looking at this one specific doll on the table, and I was like, well, it seems like Faith brought us together. And she wasn't one of the dolls that I really liked, but I decided to grab her just to complete my collection. And so I got this doll alongside with some dresses. And this doll is Mara Pinkett from Neon Shadow. And she was the last Shadow High doll that I needed to complete the entire Shadow High roll call. And I was going to pass up on her because I'm not a huge fan of her. I mean, she's a pink Shadow High character. And I thought that I didn't really need her until I saw her. And I was like, you know what? She's there. Might as well just grab her, right? So I got her for just $10 right there. And I also got some outfits here for, I think, $1 each, I guess. I don't remember. But I got this lovely dress here, which is satin, and there's like roses on there. It's super cute. I hope it fits my Barbies because I really like it. And I also got this wedding dress here, which was the dress I was hoping to buy when I saw that retailers also had like the wedding dress, but it's more of like a simplified version. This one involves with lace and a black ribbon belt piece there. So yeah, that was my haul from the table there alongside with the Barbies. This next doll, I turned around and I saw this doll and I was like, oh my god, I love how vibrant she looks because she is absolutely stunning, and she was just $8, but it is this strawberry Barbie doll, and I absolutely love her because I love the pink in her outfit, the strawberry motif on her skirt piece, the green ribbon, and yes, the skirt is made of like that cellophane fabric here, which is very cheap feeling, but you know what? I don't mind because I love her little strawberry earrings right here, you see? And of course, her ring, which is also strawberries. Like, wow. And she was just $8, and I was so enamored by her that I was like, I have to get her home. And I'm so happy that I did because she's so precious. So for $8, she was such a lovely doll. I love her. So that's who I got her from, so I'm really happy about that. And then the booth after Strawberry Barbie doll, I saw the bin of dolls down below this table, and I immediately went in there. I literally dived right in, and I was able to come up with some 90s Barbies here. So we have these two Barbies right here. Very, very beautiful. I love 90s Barbies like this, and it's super fun because I get to clean them up and I get to dress them up in whatever outfits I have. So I was able to get these two, and they were like $5 together because it was like 2 for $5. And also the seller was also selling some bracelets because he also makes his own accessories and everything like that. And I love bracelets for myself because they're so fun to jingle and jangle and everything like that. And I saw this one and I was in love with it. It was $5. It's marbled and it's like, you know, an ombre of like orange and pinks, and there's also like this little crown right here, which I love, the little charm. And so I bought it for also $5. So in total I paid about $10, which was amazing. So I was like, yes! And I love bracelets like this, and if I ever see the seller again, I would love to buy more of his jewelry because I love bracelets like this. They're just super fun and super pretty. So yep, that was my haul right there. And then the booth next to them was where I also found another bin of dolls. And this is where I was able to purchase some Rainbow High dolls for the very first time. So I was like super excited. So first time around, if I remember correctly, I saw these two Rainbow High dolls and they were $20 together because they were $10 each. And I was so happy to find them because when it comes to Rainbow High, I love putting them in fun little outfits because they did used to have a category of like second outfits for their dolls, but now they're more gimmicky and everything like that. So the first doll that I found, I did not expect to find because another girl who I made friends with in the lobby, she pulled her out and she was like, there's Tiara's song. And so I got Tiara. Oh my god. And she's in perfect condition. She has all of her hands here and there. And I'm super excited to have her. And then, of course, I dug around and I found Laurel Devious. I believe that's her name. Laurel Devious. And I was like, ooh, I was so excited to have her because I was hoping to get a second set of the Devious twins so I can redress them. And I was going to go on eBay to purchase them. But thankfully, at the doll show, I got her. So that was exciting. And in total, $20 for these two. So that was great. And then, of course, circle back around because you know me. I love going in a complete circle of the doll show. I wanted to be there until they closed. And this doll, she kept peeking out from the bin of dolls here. And this makes her my third doll of this character. But I had to get her because the owner of the booth is a customizer, so she does kind of like repaint her dolls here and there, which is absolutely amazing. And she also switched this doll's eye chips out because this doll originally had blue eyes, but she switched them out for brown eyes. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, it is Kim from the Series 5 collection, and this doll has brown eyes, as you can see here. And I picked her out because, well, she's Vietnamese. I'm Vietnamese. She has brown eyes. I have brown eyes. It was meant to be. And funny enough, this is my third one because, oops, I bought a second one from Ross a couple days ago or so. And this was going to be my second doll to redress, and now I have another one to redress and style, so it's meant to be. Now I have 3 Kims in my collection, and I'm not mad about it. So, yeah, I got her, and I'm super excited to have her, so yay! So excited to have her. And I was like, oh, fun. And she was just $7, which I was happy to pay for, so it was a dream come true. And I did tell the sellers that she's Vietnamese and has brown eyes, I'm Vietnamese and has brown eyes, and they were like, oh, it's meant to be. So yeah, it was fun. So that was the Rainbow High Dolls there for that one booth right there. Going a couple booths after the Rainbow High Dolls, there was another seller who was also selling American Girl and Rainbow High Dolls, and their accessories as well. And there I looked at this doll, and I was just thinking, I think I might need him to complete my Pacific Coast collection. And you guys already know, it is Finn Rosado, and he has everything from his sunglasses, his visor, his fanny pack here, his shoes, his limbs, everything. And even funnier is that his items are still tabbed down to his head and his shirt. Unfortunately, the seller didn't have his surfboard nor the stand because no stands needed. I guess he needed the stands for such. But I'm okay with it because I'm happy to have him. And he was just $10. And I also got some boots here, which I'm so excited for my Rainbow High Dolls because I wanted this rainbow set of boots here. And this is only available through the Avery Styles trunk set and everything like that. So I could have easily gotten it on eBay, but the problem is that eBay prices are ridiculous somewhat. But hey, I'm okay with having a set of boots like this. Like, oh my god, this is so cool! And of course, Emmy's boots here, which I already have. But you know what? It's great because I'm excited for more boots for my dolls. But I mostly came for these rainbow boots. I'm so excited. And Amaya is going to wear the living hell out of these. So yeah, $15 because these accessories are also $5 each. So that was great. Across from the seller, there were some collector Barbies here and there. Vintage Barbies from like the 60s to 70s, 80s. And then there's like this specific Barbie. I saw this doll and I was so enamored by her because she's so pretty. It is the Pink Ice Barbie. First in the series limited edition. And she was just $48. And I loved her so much. She has a little bit of a scuff mark on her chin here, unfortunately, as you can see pretty well there. But I loved her so much. Like, I love her hair, her dress with all the beads sewn on. Everything about it was just such a dream come true. And I'm so happy that I got her. And I'm not an inbox collector, so I would love to get this doll out of the box, but I don't know. I think I just want to keep her in box. She's just too pretty. Oh. Is this my journey of becoming an inbox collector or something? Because I have a good feeling if I ever go back to the doll show again in November, fingers crossed, I might get possibly a couple more Barbies in box for sure. I might. Oh, there she is. So yeah, that was the only Barbie from one of the booths there. And then to this booth. Now, this booth is friends with my friend who is my coworker, and I became their friend as well. And I circled back to this booth and I purchased a good amount of dolls. But I still remember the 2 dolls that I got first when I first started out. And I got them for, I want to say, let me see. Okay, this doll, one doll was $5 and this doll was $20. So $25. So I was able to get them for like $23 because one of the dolls was missing earrings. But thankfully I have some jewelry for my dolls to wear, so that's okay. But I saw these two dolls and I was like, I needed them. So first doll I got is the Salon Amaya, who is wearing her entire ensemble right down to her boots and everything. And her hair is in great condition, long and braided, well, twisted and everything like that. And it's funny because I was hoping to get her from eBay because she's very, very common to find. But the fact that I got her for just $5 was a major, major win for me. Because I love this doll and I have a feeling that she was gonna end up in my collection for sure. But now that I have her, I'm excited to have her. But I also picked out this doll because I loved this era of Bratz for sure. This was my first ever purchase of a Bratz doll. And it is the 2011 Stylet? I want to say. It is Bridget. And I'm so happy that I saw her. She has all of her entire ensemble, minus her earrings, but that's okay because I'm so happy to have another Stylet doll from the collection, because from this collection I have Jaylene, and then Megan and Dana, and then of course the later release of Shania and Macy. So I pretty much have 6 of the 2011 Stylet collection. I really don't know. But yeah, I have 6 of them and I'm super excited to have her. She is such a cutie pie. And it's so funny how this era of Bratz was very divisive because a lot of people did not like the fishy lips, and of course the hair quality was very, very awful, with polypropylene being the main issue. A lot of the outfits were kind of layered or attached, and a lot of the shoes were, you know, reused molds. But regardless, I'm happy to have this doll. She is so adorable. Oh my god. Ah, love her, love her, love her. I'm not entirely sure if her hair is supposed to be this length. I guess it's supposed to be like that, but it's a little weird. But still, I'm happy to have her. So, yeah, I got these 2 dolls for just $23, originally $25, but I was able to haggle a little bit because this doll was missing earrings, but that's okay. There's these 2. Then circled back and I got 10 Barbie fashions right here for $1 each. So I got this skirt. And then of course I got this dress. I'm super excited to use these outfits for my Barbie redresses, so it's going to be super fun. And of course we also got some modern fashionista dresses right here. Love the prints. And of course I love the usage of lace here. Unfortunately, good fashions are never like this ever again because with a lot of things happening in the world. So we're getting cheap plastic fashions, of course. But anyways, I got this awesome jacket. Oh my god, I love this. And then this awesome, adorable early 2000s dress here. Oh my god, it's so cute. I can't wait to get my dolls dressed in that. This nice Barbie Styles jacket right here. This awesome pink with a cute little bodice dress as well. It's like a cute little tutu. And then this fashionista dress, which I really, really wanted, but I could never get it. But now I have it, and I'm so excited. So it was those 2 dolls I got. 2 dolls. 10 clothes right there. Oh my god. But I also got some Barbie dolls here because they were in complete outfits and everything like that. Plus some accessories. And of course, I got these dolls here. Oh, let me get them out from the packaging. What the heck am I doing? Oh my god. I'm showing you guys the dolls through the plastic packaging when I should be getting them out of the bags. I'm just frazzled, you guys. But, oh wow. She is so pretty. Look at her. And she also came with some shoes here, which is great. So I'm really excited for more doll shoes right here. Unfortunately, it seems like her head has somewhat discolored a little bit. It looks more paler than her body, which I'm guessing is just the plasticide from the plastic that they use inside of the vinyl heads that's giving it this awful yellow look to it. So I guess that could be it. But it's this Barbie right here. She was just $10. I'm assuming. No, 15. So she was 15. And I got this Barbie as well for 15. So 30 plus 10 outfits, which is 40. So I paid $40 in total for this set right here. Oh, wow. This is... Oh my god, is her scarf... Oh no. Her scarf is still tapped down to her skirt. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my god. So there's this Barbie right here. Oh my god. Can I just say... 2000s Barbies was dressed to the max. Like, can't we get this again? Unfortunately, we can't because you know what's happening in the world. But, oh my god. Oops. But they're so pretty. Oh, wow. I'm super excited to add them to my collection for sure. So, yeah. $40 for this entire set. I am in love. And the next dolls I got were some Bratz dolls. Yes, I got more Bratz dolls, of course. So, I got the 2008 Nighty Nights Sasha and Yasmin. And Sasha was 35. Yasmin was 15. So, if I think about it, doing the math, 10, it was about $50, but I was able to get these two dolls for just 48 because I was like, can we knock them like $1 off each? And of course the seller was like, yes. So I was able to get these two for just $48 together. And yes, this was around the time when polypropylene hair was long and nasty. But the funniest thing is that I have the original 90 Nights of Jade, Chloe, and Fiona. And I have the 2008 version of Yasmin and Sasha. So, think about it. It's the same collection, but from different time eras. Because I believe the original 90 Nights was 2004. These are 2008. So, pretty much I have somewhat of the collection character-wise. But I don't mind at all. And funny enough, I have this Yasmin twice in my collection. And I rerouted her with pink hair and blue hair. In two different doll forms. So I'm happy to have this doll in her original set or something like that. But I am going to go through and give them a bore wash and like straighten their hair because, well, it's soft now, but I know for sure the quality is going to be really, really trash. But yeah. And they're wearing a lot of mismatched outfit pieces here, which is great because I love outfit pieces for my dolls to wear. $48 for these two. Super excited for them. Second to last, I decided to get these two dolls, and they were like $10 each. And I got them because I was in love with their dresses. And I don't know their names, but I love them so much, so I was so happy to get them in my collection. And this one doll, I love her. Look at her. I love her colorful dress here. Oh, and she is shedding glitter everywhere. Oh my god. But look at her. She's so cute. Oh my god. And of course, she also came with her cardboard accessories like her cake here, her present, and her gift card or something. Well, it's something. But I loved her colorful dress here, and I was so enamored by it, so I was like super happy to get her. So she was one of the dolls I got. And I also got this other Barbie here for $10 together with her. So I paid $20 in total. But it is this, oh my gosh, she's so cute. It's this lovely parasol Barbie here. She has her little parasol umbrella. Oh my god. It's so precious. Like, look at this. A dream come true. And she also has her... oh, here's her purple heel. She also has her purple heels. Oh my god. I wonder what this doll is. Oh my god, I love her fabric. It's so cute. She looks so Bo Peep in a way. And I love her. Oh my god. So yeah. These two Barbies I got. I'm so in love with them. And I'm so happy that I got them. They're so, so pretty. Yay! And then, of course, lastly, this was around the time when the doll show was ending. I got the last doll that I wanted from this collection. Oh, I also got this dress right here. I forgot. So I pretty much got like 10 outfit pieces from here. So it was this blue dress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 pieces right there. 10 outfit pieces right there, which was great. But anyways, going back to the last doll that I got from the same booth. I got this relic of a doll here, which I wasn't expecting to find, but I saw her because, of course, she reminded me of a certain character from Sam and Mickey's Barbie parody. It's Margaret Roberts. It is her, and it is the City Style Barbie for just $15, and I couldn't believe that I saw this doll in person, and she is in absolute wonderful condition. Oh my gosh. Like, it's literally Barbie's mom. And oh my god. I was so happy to have her in my collection. Like, she is so cute. And she came with her stand, which it's a struggle to get her to stand on. Sadie Styles Barbie limited edition. But look at her. Oh my god, I was so happy to find her. And of course, with all of her little accessories, like her shopping bags right here. She's just a dream come true. And yes, now I can say that I have Margaret Roberts in my collection. And she was just $15. I think I got her for $13, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I got her for $13 because, you know, I was hoping to haggle and I was able to get her for just $13, so yeah. I love her. Alright, so turning around to this next booth. Now, this booth was also selling a lot of Rainbow High dolls, but they also sold some Barbie dolls here and there. So the first doll that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, I had to have her because I passed up on her, which I was so mad about, but I had to get her when I saw her. She was just $15. And of course, it is the Fantastic Fashion, Ruby Anderson. And I am so happy I got her. She is so pretty. And she has pretty much her entire first dress here. She doesn't have her second outfit whatsoever. But she also came with, her accessories here, which is her pen, her sketch pad or her design pad, and her comb right here, which is great. But it's the doll right here. And funny enough, she's still, like, clamped on with her waist clip and her stand, but she doesn't have the base, which is funny. So I guess I'm gonna have to find a base stand for her to be displayed in. But she's still tapped down to her, you know, plastic sides with the hat still tapped down there, her dress here and there. And overall, I'm so happy that I got her because I love this Ruby. She's so pretty. So, Ruby Anderson right here. And then I circled back to this booth and I saw this one specific Rainbow High doll, which I was like, I need her so much. And she was just $10. You guys already know who it is. But I got this doll alongside with a Barbie doll as well. But first off, we have Malene from the Rainbow Divas collection. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I saw her because I do want to collect the Rainbow Vision dolls, but they're so pricey now, and I'm so mad that I didn't get them when they were still in stores at the time. But it was around the time when the dolls were like $40 each, and I couldn't afford that based on my doll budget. But so seeing them at the doll show was a dream come true. So here she is. She doesn't have her accessories, which is fine because I'm going to make some earrings for her. She doesn't have her shoes nor a stand, but she can steal a stand from another doll. And I will provide her with some shoes from my stash of Rainbow High shoes, of course. So I'll see what I can do for her. But it's Malene! I finally have the Rainbow Divas of Malene, and I also have the chalk and color Malene as well. So I'm really excited to have these two versions of Malene in my collection. She's so pretty. Oh, love her to bits and pieces. And of course, we also had to get this Barbie doll because I, for one, still loved her dress. I think there's just something about extravagant Barbie dresses that I'm like, I need them in my collection. This doll was just $15, and I was happy to pay 25, was it 25? $25 for both Malene and this Barbie here. But it is this lovely Barbie right here. She looks to be in such pristine condition. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my god. She's so cute. There are some stainage in her dress right here, but I'm okay with it because she's so beautiful. And of course, she also had her little present box made of cardboard, which is fun. And of course, she still has her shoes. Unfortunately, it seems like the rubber bands have snapped off. I know they were trying to go for these strappy heels, but the rubber bands have snapped off, so they're gonna come off for sure. Yeah, this lovely Barbie right here. So, those were the 3 dolls that I got from the booth across the main booth that I saw from my friends, my friends slash coworkers' friends, of course. All right, so now we go to the other side of the showroom, which I'll show you guys the dolls there. And of course, there were also some dolls that I saw outside in the foyer. So there were some dolls I got there, so I'll show you guys. I forgot to mention, there was this one booth right next to the last booth that I showed you guys. And they had this one specific Mystery Squad Barbie that was just $2. And I was like, I love her. I remember going to Walmart back in the days when it used to be a small convenience store or something like that. And they had this specific Barbie, and I wanted her, but I didn't get her because at the time I wasn't able to get dolls because I kept messing up their hair because they all had Connect-A-Lawn hair, which Connect-A-Lawn gets messy very easily unless you know how to tame it. But it was this Drew doll. I think her name is Drew. Well, I'll find her name right here, but it's the one of the Mystery Squad characters, and I was so happy to get her. She is so pretty. And for just $2, I was like, why not? And she still has her glasses tapped down to her head, which is fun. So I'm really happy to have that for her. But yeah, I'm so excited to have this era of Barbie. She is such a dream come true. Early 2000s, so I'm going to have a lot of fun putting her with my other 2000s Barbies here. So it is Drew for $2. So of course, I did get some dolls from the sellers in the foyer. And there was this one specific Barbie who I was so enamored by her dress that I was like, oh my god, I need her because I need this specific character. She's so, so pretty. And her dress is so, so fun. But it is this lovely flower Barbie. Like, oh my god. It's so cool. Oh. Oh. She has this little tap thingy. I'm not sure what she's supposed to do. But, yeah, it's this Barbie right here. I loved her dress so badly when I saw it. I was like, ooh. And the seller was like, there's another doll right here who has the same dress. So I was like, oh my god, I love her dress. It was so, so pretty. So I was so happy to find her. And of course, love her long hair, which I'm going to have so much fun fixing it up. But I was just enthralled by the dress. And the doll is beautiful. So I'm so happy to have her. So, yeah. Very, very pretty. I don't remember the price I paid for her. No, I paid... Oh, okay. I paid for $15 for her, but I think I got her for just $13 because the seller was willing to do some offers here. So I got her for just $13, and she's so, so pretty. Love her to bits and pieces. And then across from the last Barbie doll that I had got, which you can see her in the corner right there. There was also the seller who was selling some dolls here, and I did talk to her, and she was so, so sweet. She was like Barbie pink and everything like that. We were having a fun little conversation the first time around, and then I came back to her table and was like, I would like to pick this doll up. I'll pay $3 for her. And she was like, you know what? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. This is for you since you're a newbie, so you deserve to have her for free. And I was like, you sure? I mean, you sure I can get her for free? And she was like, yeah, no worries about it, sweetheart. It's for you. So I was like, well, thank you. So it is Sophie from the Liv collection. And I'm super excited to have another Liv doll in my collection because I have 2 wigs and I want to display the wigs with the doll. So happy to have her. And I think I have the blonde wigs for her to wear. And then the outfits, I'll just figure out what outfits I can put her in because it's going to be so much fun. But I got her for free. Got her. And I'm so excited to, you know, dress her up and give her a wig and such. And so we only have 4 more dolls left. I do want to show you guys these 2 dolls I got from one of the booths in the showroom in the corner. It was kind of like wrapping up at the end of the day. So she only had a couple of like dolls left. But I saw this doll and I knew I had to have her because I have her sister. It would make me irritated to go home and not have the complete set. Because when it comes to like family sets, I want the entire set. I don't want just a sister without the other sister. You know what I mean? So for $5, I got Holly Devious, and she has her dress here, minus her shoes and stuff, but I don't mind because, again, I'm going to be redressing her in some outfits that I have in my stash. So, got her for $5, and I'm so excited now because I finally have the, there we go. So now I have a second set of the Devious twins. I'm excited to play dress up with them and fix their hair up and everything like that. But I also got another doll for just $3 as well. And it's another Liv doll, which is, I believe, Katie. So now I have 2 Liv dolls to give them wigs and dress them up and everything and add them to my collection. So now I have about 8 Liv dolls, which is fun. So yeah, I'm super excited to have her. And of course, I paid $8 for her and Holly. So there was that. Oh, I also forgot to mention, when I was going back into the showroom for the last time, because this was when they were kind of wrapping up, this one seller who I did talk to, she saw my Bratz shirt right here, and she was like, oh, you collect Bratz? She told me that she was a Barbie girl, and I was like, I'm a Barbie girl too. A Barbie boy in a way. And she saw me, she pulled my tote bag and dropped these into my bags for free. And I was like, oh my god, well, thank you. So I got these 2 sets of mini Bratz for free. Originally $10, but that was so sweet of her. Like, I couldn't believe it. So I do have some sets in here. So I have a set of Pretty and Punk Jade there. And of course, the first re-release of Yasmin from the 20th anniversary collection re-release dolls. And I don't normally collect mini Bratz because I'm not a huge fan of like miniature stuff like this, but these will be nice into the dollhouse, you know? And then of course I got a second set, which, funny enough, I got a second Pretty and Punk Jade, which is, you know, cool because now I have doubles, but that's okay because even in my collection I have doubles or triples or quadruples. But I also have the Roxy and Phoebe set right here too, so that's fun. So yeah. I was honestly so astonished that she saw me, pulled me aside and dropped these into my tote bag and was like, these are for you. And I was like, well, okay. So yeah, there was that. I was my heart was beating. And then of course, there was this one booth. When you first walk in, smack dab in your face is this whole entire shrine of collector Barbies. And one day I would love to grab maybe one or two collector inbox Barbie dolls. But there was also this bin of dolls that had $5 per doll or $3 for 10. There we go. Jesus Christ. I can't math today, you guys. But I saw this doll. I loved her so much because she's ladybug themed and I got her for $4. It is this lovely ladybug Barbie. And she pretty much has everything from her earrings to her ring, her outfit, her scarf, minus her shoes. But that's okay because I have a good amount of shoes for this Barbie. And I'm so happy that I got her. She is such a dream come true. So, yeah, got her for just $4, which is fun. And last but not least, I got a collector Barbie. I never really collect Barbies like this, especially in box. But I saw this table and I saw this doll and I was enthralled by her. And I would love to come back to this table and get a couple more of their collector dolls as well. So I got, this is my last doll by the way, the 45th anniversary by Bob Mackie Barbie Collectibles Collector Edition doll. Where to begin? I got her for just $48, which I was like, why not? You know, why not? She's so pretty. I love the little embroideries of her dress pieces here and there. Oh my god. For sure, I'm not going to get her out of box because she deserves to be in her box because it's so pretty. Oh my god. I guess this is why I'm going to slowly become a inbox doll collector. But I think it's just going to be for Barbie because I know for sure for my other dolls, I'm going to be like ripping them out of the packaging and play with them and everything like that. So, yeah. But that is pretty much everything, I believe. Yeah. So that's all 36 of the dolls I got from the Atlanta Doll Show. I had so much fun. Like, it was such a great experience going there for the very first time, seeing my friends sell some stuff too, and also getting to meet so many wonderful people. My only gripe was that I wish I was able to talk to the other like sellers at the booths and see if they would like to follow if we would like to follow each other on social media and everything like that. I didn't do that, which I'm kind of like a little peeved about, but that's okay because there's always next time for seeing them again and then talking to them and asking if I could follow them on Instagram or Facebook and whatnot. So at the end of the day, those are just my little issues that I had when I was there for the very first time. But regardless, I still had fun. I still had a great time. I met so much wonderful people. I did get sweaty because it was kind of like hot that day. It rained, but then it got sunny and it was humid. And you already know how humid it is after it rains, so there was that. But I still came home with a great collection of dolls to add to my collection and everything like that. So gonna have so much fun fixing them up and dressing them up and showing you the dolls on my Instagram, which if you guys don't know, you can follow me on my Instagram, download the link. Follow the link in the description box below. I'll provide it there, and that's where I showcase all of my dolls and my personal life and everything like that. So there's that. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys had a great time seeing my dolls. And, if you guys were at the doll show, let me know, because I would love to hear about your experience for sure. Um, Whenever I get the time to upload videos, you'll see it on the subscription page and all that. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys later.